Hello. Today we would like to check the trades outgoing from Far East, and in detail I would like to show you the development on Trans-Pacific. But first of all, let's check just different outbound trades from Far East. So what you do see over here is our global trends short-term market view, and I just show you the development of the past month, 40 feet container. And this is really then um, today's prices versus 1 month ago. Yeah. So Far East Main to North Europe Main, we've seen last month 17% increase. Far East US East Coast 23, West Coast plus 16, Far East Main Mediterranean plus 21, and Far East Main South America East Coast last 4 weeks plus 50% on the short-term market. Yeah. If you would like to see more details, just jump in, as you know. But as I said, just to show you what kind of rate levels can be expected on the Trans-Pacific, yeah, I would like to go into more detail for this trade. So this is the short-term market, Far East Main, US West Coast, still 40 feet containers. And you do see the rate development over the past 4 years. Still the average. And we still sometimes have some spikes, the Trump tariffs, and we see this kind of spike again at the moment on the prices. What is quite interesting when you check this kind of development, I mean, you know that there is a certain pattern. As soon as the peak season is somehow over, to the end of the year, you usually see this kind of downward trend. It was not in 2018 because Trump tariffs, but in general, you do see this each and every year. So therefore, I would assume as soon as a real peak season is somehow gone, Christmas business is over. It depends a bit how the blank sailing policy of the carriers will work, but most probably the prices will go down as well. What is quite interesting, as the majority of the contracts on the Trans-Pacific are negotiated in Q1, after Chinese New Year, when we usually do see this kind of drop in prices, like we have over here or over here. Yeah, it was not really in 2020. It was a slight decrease in 2020 after Chinese New Year, but not a big one. So if we check this kind of rates on the short-term market, yeah, and we compare it now with today, yeah, where we are still somehow probably within the peak season. Yeah, we have seen a price of 1824 in September 2016, and the prices went down as far as 1300 in March 2017. Yeah, in 19 it was somehow around at the end of the peak. It was somehow between 1520. It went down to a level of 1000, so 1/3. The other one was around 1/3 as well. 2019, yeah, it peaked out somehow with 2,380. In May, it went down to 1,418. Yeah, so this is probably roughly 40%. And therefore, what I would assume currently, yeah, with the prices we do have over here, as in general, if we can follow the market pattern, what we have seen in the past, I would assume as well that the prices would go down by 30 to 40% on the spot market. And usually this kind of spot market rate at a certain time is as well the long-term rate, what will be agreed for the upcoming period. Yeah. The blue graph now is our market average long-term. And you do see, for example, in 2019, the long-term market was at 1526. What has been, over here, 1600, what has been agreed for the upcoming 12 months. Yeah, and this is somehow the rate which was usually valid end of March, end of March. Yeah, where this kind of price has been quoted on the spot market. Yeah, therefore, if we check the situation at the moment, I mean, the long-term prices will definitely go up. The question is to what kind of level, and if we would assume that we see a similar downward trend on the short-term market by probably 40%, yeah, on this kind of stuff, we might end up with a rate on the long-term market, yeah, based on today's information, which is probably around 1900 to 2000, 2100 on the West Coast. Yeah, if everything is accordingly like it has been in the past. This is probably a very likely assumption. Yeah, and considering that we had a price of roughly 1500, I mean, we will have most probably an increase on the long-term prices versus the rates we see at the moment of 20 to 30% for the new contract period on this trade. If you need more details, just reach out to us. I wish you a great day and speak soon. Bye-bye.